Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a quick talk about the new Wastelanders that's coming out for Fallout 76. I'm very excited about. As you can see from other videos, I'm just patiently waiting for it. It was delayed because of some setbacks. It wasn't up to Fallout standards, apparently. I don't know, but all I know is that it's coming out this week. So what I want to do is I want to talk about the achievements that actually came out. It was around, I believe, just to be clear, it was around 10 achievements that just came out for Fallout 76 Wastelanders, and it's going to be a grand total of 255 gamer scores. Now, that is very good. Not the gamer score, obviously, because those are irrelevant, but it's very good that there's achievements because it's to show that there will be some sort of goal that you'll have to do rather than just having the DLC where you just do a dungeon or you do a ladder for enemies and then it just ends. It's really good to have achievements because if you look at the other Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, DLCs came with achievements. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna look at the achievements that just came out and we're gonna try to decipher them, see what they are, what they're gonna have you do, and maybe we could get some more information for the Wastelanders DLC before it comes out. So let's go all the way to the bottom and we're gonna see exactly what we're dealing with. Okay, this is in-game, 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 and here we go. The Wayward Child. Now the Wayward Child achievement is complete the elusive crane. That we don't know, but the Wayward is actually a location in Fallout 76. It's actually on the map. So it looks like they're gonna implement some new ways to like incorporate what's already in the map rather than just extending the map to even a bigger status, because right now, if you guys don't know, Fallout 76 map is very huge. It's a very big map, bigger than Fallout 4. So maybe they're gonna use some of that dead space they had there for NPCs. That's actually very awesome, and it shows that maybe they're gonna have a new settlement. The Wayward, if you look at it, it's a very empty. I could be wrong. I don't know if I'm thinking it's the same Wayward, but there is a Wayward location. If there isn't, I do apologize, but I'm gonna show it right now on screen if there is the Wayward location. But it is probably gonna be a new settlement without a doubt. It's gonna be a new start location for the NPCs. This looks like this will be the first spot you'll go to when the DLC launches. It'll probably be like the new hub, basically, to get you started on NPC interactions, which it's kind of shocking considering there is no NPCs in this game as of now. So it will be the main hub for your first introductions to NPCs. They'll probably show you the rules, show you what not to do, and maybe there will be a vendor. You'll never know, but there may be a new vendor, because we've been dealing with robot vendors for the past 2 years. Okay, let's check out the next achievement. And it's overdue reunions. It's the description is find the overseer. If you guys don't know, we have been searching for the overseer for the past 2 years since the game came out, and all we were getting is holotape after holotape after holotape. So it'll be nice to actually have an image of the overseer. I do believe in the beginning of Fallout 76 they kind of show her. I think they show her. I don't know. I don't think so, actually. Scrap that. Don't even listen to that part. But I haven't seen the overseer in the trailer. I'll put the trailer up right now so you guys can see, but as of right now, I don't really have a picture of the overseer. I don't know exactly how she looks like. All I know is that she's a female, and judging from the achievement, it's a very elderly female. So we'll get to see her, and it actually looks like she's been in a star safe house. I don't know why that could be incorporated, but it looks like a barn house that she's been hiding out of, and it looks like you go up a ladder. So she must be like on top of the world or something, or some very high mountaintop for her safety. But it's gonna be really cool to see the overseer finally after all these holotapes collecting, and we're always one step behind her and we never really catch up to her. So it'll be really cool for that. The next one, go for gold. This is a really cool achievement. Not just the picture. Actually, no, it is just a picture because that's the only thing I'm getting out of this. But this is really cool because it shows you what the trailer showed you. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, it shows you the guy in the middle. It's obviously the good-looking guy that was like a hitman or something. I don't know. You also see the ghoul, he's actually in the first trailer. You see that girl. It looks like she's the bartender, I believe, that you get introduced to. I'm not sure. And look at that, there's a super mutant there, which is, I don't know what that means, but it's a super mutant. This shouldn't shock me, considering in Fallout 3 we had a super mutant companion, and Fallout New Vegas we had a super mutant, like a bodyguard or a guardian of a city that you get to talk about, as well as a settlement in Fallout New Vegas that's full of super mutants. But one super mutant that actually you'll get to talk to, you'll get to, like, interact with, that's pretty cool, rather than just killing everybody in West Tech. But there was also other rumors of a super mutant, not rumors, actually they are confirmed, of a super mutant vendor that goes around location to location. I never seen him, but apparently it's just a regular vendor. Well, this was in the beginning days. I don't know if he's there now, but in the beginning days there was a super mutant vendor in Fallout 76 that just like sold you generic stuff. It wasn't. I mean, sometimes he had legendaries, other times he didn't, but it was never really guaranteed. And apparently there was a route that he took that you would have to follow that whole route just to catch up to him. So it was really annoying, and you'll have to get lucky to find him. But this one looks like there's gonna be a super mutant that you get to see, interact with, kind of see what's going on, and I don't know, maybe have a companion. That's stretching it, but you never know. Let's go for the next one. The next one is the Golden Future. Now this is another cool achievement because of the picture, and it says complete all that glitters. Now what we see here is a Robco mechanic, or it looks like a military guy. I think he's a mechanic because he's holding the toolbox. We have a ghoul scientist, and if you look on the right, really cool Chinese stealth armor. Now for everybody that's playing the sneaking build, the bloodied sneak sniper, like, this is gonna be really cool for your arsenal, because what the Chinese stealth armor does is basically it makes you invisible. It's the same way as the chameleon effect. But if you play Fallout 3, the Chinese stealth armor is like invisible permanently. If you play New Vegas, it's just a trophy. It doesn't really do anything. And if you play Fallout 4, I do believe you had to download a mod to get the Chinese stealth armor. So, there was really no effect there. But if they're bringing the Chinese stealth armor to the game, it shows. First of all, it better have an effect. It can't just be a atomic shop. You buy it and then it's just a skin. It has to have an effect, because in Fallout New Vegas, a lot of people were pissed that the Chinese stealth armor had no effect when you took over the Hoover Dam. And it's going to cater to a lot of players too, especially a lot of PvP players, because they use the bloody sniper stealth build to like one-shot their enemies and stuff like that. So in what stealth does in the game too, with the stealth boys and all that stuff, is that it takes the VATS out of the equation, so you'll actually have to play like a first-person shooter. So that's going to be really cool, and hopefully they give us the Chinese stealth armor. We've seen it in the video, we've seen it in in the forums as well. I actually was looking at Reddit and we're talking about that in the previews, and a lot of people are going to be really pissed off if it's not really what it is. It's just like a trophy, like in New Vegas. I know I will be. But let's go to the next achievement. Now this is another cool one. I don't know why I'm getting excited for these achievements, but this is another cool one, and it's the Wish Upon a Star, and it says complete Sophia's story. Now if when we look at it, it looks like Sophia's the one on the right. Obviously, Vault Boy, that's you, main character. But if you look on the right side, there's like a little shuttle. Now this brings back Fallout Mothership Zeta DLC. So much vibes, because you get the spacesuit, which you already get. But it seems that, like, I don't know, man. When I played Fallout 3 and I saw the spacesuit for the first time, that just brought back so many, like, cool, like, oh, it's like, oh man, what are they gonna do next? And then you get sucked into this mothership Zeta, and then you go to this spaceship and you start unraveling this story and all that stuff. And just having aliens in the game would be an awesome new enemy to kill. The reason I say that is because they'll bring, if you incorporate aliens into the game, you will have to incorporate weapons. So you'll have the alien blaster, the alien rifle, the alien, there's a light machine gun alien rifle as well. And then you'll have to introduce new weapons to the game. You'll have to introduce different kinds of aliens, because keep in mind, there were different kinds of aliens in Mothership Zeta. So if this is what they're going for, and it's not just another holotape freaking mission, this will be a really cool achievement to do if it incorporates that. Like, once you complete the achievement, and once you complete the mission, you get the achievement, there'll be like new enemies in the area. That'll be really cool. Or just give us a new loot. If they're going to keep it nice and simple, oh my god, I can't even speak right now. Nice and simple, and just give us like a reward for like a rifle or like an armor, that's cool too. But it has to be alien related. You can't just give us a randomizer, legendary, and not go on your way. I could be overthinking it, which I probably am for all these achievements, but this looks like a really cool achievement. Next one, behind the curtain. Not much to say here. You see a guy with a leather jacket. There's a lot of guys with leather jackets, especially in the game. Like the, what's it called? I want to say like the tunnel snake jacket look. There's a lot of people that rock it, like the other players or whatever. But I haven't seen him in the trailer. It looks pretty generic. It says complete Beckett's story. So it looks like he's Beckett. Haven't really seen him. Not much to tell. Doesn't look like there's a faction involved, but it looks like it's a character that we'll have to interact with, an NPC. Excited for that once again because it's an NPC that we'll actually get to talk to and probably do some quest lines. Pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one. A solid foundation. Now this is where the achievements start getting interesting. A solid foundation's achievement description is become allies with Foundation. Now Foundation was probably like an organization or just a faction, like the Brotherhood of Steel, the Caesar's Legion, all that stuff, or the Raiders. This looks like it's one of those factions. Now become allies with Foundation. Does that mean that, like, from the looks of it here, it looks like the Foundation's it's like a good karma foundation. I keep saying foundation, a good faction. Like you'll get good karma out of it. Now, are they implementing that there is some consequences to your actions? I don't know. Like I said, I could be overthinking it. I could be, just the fact that I'm excited that there's a DLC for Fallout 76 and I'm just, trying to decipher bits and pieces. I don't know, but this looks like this is like the good route you'll take because, well, I'm going to go to the next. You'll understand why when I go to the next achievement, but the reason why I'm bringing up good karma is because, like, when you became like aligned to the Enclave in the Fallout 76, you would think that, oh, that's like the villain path. That's the way I thought about it when I first played Fallout 76, because there was the Brotherhood line and then there was the Enclave line. No one knew that you could do both in the beginning. People thought that you had to like stick to one. And when I did it, I went straight to the Brotherhood because I wanted to be part of the Brotherhood. But then, little did you know, it's like, oh, how do you launch nukes? Oh, you have to do the Enclave. So are they gonna bring back like those, like, oh, you're part of this side and I'm part of this side? Like something exclusive, something that you would have to dedicate your time with, and then you'll get like a certain amount of things based on your choice. I don't know, I could be overthinking it, but it's pretty cool. And the reason why I say good karma is because the next achievement is friends in low places, become allies with Crater. If you're looking at the craters right now, you see there's a lot of rugged looks over there, and then you have the enforcer perk guy, Vault Boy, and it just looks like a bunch of raiders that are in the crater. Now, if you look at the map of Fallout 76, the crater is actually very, very radiated and very it's just, there's a lot of enemies there, so that's actually a good spot for an enemy to be with. And the thing is, can you become allies with the Crater and the Foundation? Like, there's no consequence to that? If that's the case, then that's very sloppy, because this looks like the good karma route and this looks like the bad karma route. So maybe there's gonna be some exclusive things, like if you launch a nuke, you'll see people from the Crater joining in to take over the Scorch Queen, and you'll see people from the Foundation come in and take over the Scorch Queen, and you'll be like, oh, he's part of that group, like that'll be pretty cool. But for the fifth time that I'm saying this, I could be overthinking it. I probably am, but I'm just very excited, so I figured I'll talk about it. And then these last two achievements are introducing a new form of currency, which I don't like, because that means more freaking grinding, more grinding than I'm already doing. For starters, I'm grinding for legendaries. That's without a doubt. Everybody's doing that. That's the basic bread and butter of Fallout 76, grinding for legendaries. And then any legendaries you don't need, you'll trading them for tickets. So that's another form of grinding. You're grinding legendaries to get tickets. And what the tickets do is, guess what? Buys you more legendaries. Legendaries that you don't need, maybe that you do need, depending on, the randomizer RNG. Now, oh, and also caps. Caps is actually very easy to grind, but it's one of those mediocre things that you don't realize you need until it's like too late. Most people don't realize it because, you fast travel with caps, you buy, some stuff from the vendor. But caps is like one of the lowest things you could grind. It's probably one of the first things you do in the game is grind for caps, and then once you reach that point where you don't need caps, you start grinding for tickets and legendaries. Now you're introducing a new form of currency, which is bullions, which is like gold basically. And the achievement here says Gold Rush, gain 300 gold bullion. Now, the bullion could be many things. It could be maybe a one-time thing, but then it says here gain 1,500 gold bullion. So I'm thinking that that's a new form of currency that they're going to use to implement maybe the atomic shop, because the atomic shop right now is looking really trash, and maybe there'll be like a point system, or if you get atoms you could buy bullions, or you could use real world money to buy bullions, and then the bullions will give you another means of getting legendary, another means of getting armor, or some rare stuff, or maybe some exclusive stuff based on the faction that you could join. You never know, maybe that could be it. If that's the case, that's really cool. But if they're just introducing a new form of currency to use for the atomic shop, then that's gonna piss me off, because that's another pay to win aspect that they're trying to do. I'm very scared about these two achievements. These two achievements, when I first saw them, I was like, great. They're introducing another form of grinding, which is bad enough as it is, but to top it all off, it's gonna be a form that people can pay to win, buy it, and then invest in pay to win basically. And that's an awful mentality, but I get the feeling that's a new form of currency that people can pay to win. I really do feel it. If it means that the foundation and the creator will have different types of rewards based on the amount of bullions you give them, then in that case I can respect that. Like, all right, fine, because if the creator has the best shotgun in the faction and the foundation has the best armor in the faction, that would mean that you will have to make a decision here, and then stick to that decision, and then your bullions will go based on your set basically. But if you can just join any faction and then pay to win bullions just to get everything of these guys as their exclusive stuff in the faction, that's gonna be really annoying. But like I said, I get the feeling it is gonna go for it, because every game is going for pay to win. But there goes my rant. I just wanted to make that quick video. Once I saw the achievements here, I got really excited. I was like, fuck it, let me just make a video and get my thoughts out, because I had so much going in. When I first saw these achievements, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be insane. And then I was like, fuck it, let me just make a video out of it and see what other people think. But let me know what you guys think about my thoughts. I could be wrong. I could be overthinking it. I may be overthinking it, because this Fallout 76 has disappointed left and right, and this will be down the middle for disappointment if it doesn't go well. This is my last shot. If the Wastelanders doesn't go good, I will still play the game, but I will play with a frowny face. I don't even know if I'll make even more YouTube videos after this. But till then, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think about what I just said, and write your comment down below. Take care.